Thank you for joining Busy Mind for another educational. Previously, we looked at history of mental health, then anxiety. Today, we're talking about something that affects over 300 million people worldwide, yet is often dismissed as just being sad. We're diving into depression. We'll look at what it actually is, the signs to watch for, how it differs from anxiety, and the paths toward feeling like yourself again. Let's begin by defining what depression is. Depression, specifically clinical depression, is much more than a bad mood. It is a persistent medical condition that affects how you feel, think, and handle daily activities. Imagine a heavy gray fog that settles over everything, making even simple tasks like brushing your teeth or eating feel like climbing a mountain. How does it affect people? Depression acts like a persistent, heavy fog that drains a person's energy, interest, and hope, often making even the simplest daily tasks feel impossible. Recognizing the signs is really important. Let's have a look at the signs, or what to look out for. Depression is a whole-body experience. Watch for these shifts: the low mood, feelings of sadness, hopelessness, or a feeling of emptiness that last more than 2 weeks. Anhedonia. This is a fancy word for losing interest in things you used to love: hobbies, friends, food. Physical changes: sleeping too much or too little, significant weight gain or loss, and a total lack of energy. Cognitive fog: difficulty concentrating, making decisions, or remembering things. Causes and triggers: depression isn't a choice or a character flaw. It's usually caused by a combination of biological chemistry, differences in the brain's signaling chemicals, neurotransmitters, hormonal changes, issues with thyroid or postpartum shifts, environmental factors, exposure to violence, neglect, abuse, or poverty, and circumstances. Losing a loved one or a job can trigger a depressive episode. When is it enough to worry? Everyone has bad days, right? However, clinicians typically look for the 2-week rule. You should consider seeking professional help if symptoms persist, they last nearly every day for at least 2 weeks, interfere, they disrupt your ability to work, go to school, or maintain relationships, escalate, you experience thoughts of self-harm or feel that life is no longer worth living. If feeling in any of the ways mentioned or not feeling well, please contact your care providers for support. There are a range of support and services available, including talk therapy, like CBT or interpersonal therapy, which are incredibly effective at processing the why and learning coping skills. Medication is also an option and can help level the playing field by adjusting brain chemistry so therapy can work better. One of the things to note is that in depression, moving is medicine. Even a 5-minute walk or sitting in the sun can help break the cycle of stagnation. How to support someone going through depression in addition to the above treatment options. Often, the hardest part of depression isn't just going through it, it's watching someone you love suffer and not knowing what to do. Here is how you can be a lifeline without needing to be a hero. Just show up. Depression is isolating. You don't need to have the perfect words. Simply saying, "I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I'm here for you," is more powerful than any advice. Offer specific help. Instead of saying, "Let me know if you need anything," offer a specific task. Say, "I'm heading to the store. Can I drop off some groceries?" Or, "I'm coming over to help with the laundry for an hour." Depression makes decision-making exhausting. Taking the lead helps. Listen without fixing. When someone is depressed, they often just need their feelings validated. Instead of phrases like, "look on the bright side," or "it could be worse," try, "that sounds incredibly heavy. Thank you for sharing that with me. Encourage professional support. Gently remind them that depression is a medical condition, not a weakness. You might offer to help them find a therapist or drive them to their first appointment. Check in frequently. A simple "thinking of you" text can be the highlight of a depressed person's day. Even if they don't reply, keep sending them. It reminds them they still exist in your world. I hope you found this message helpful with understanding and recognizing the signs to look out for. Whether you are the one struggling or you are the one holding the hand of someone who is, please remember, depression is a chapter, not the whole book. It's a fog that can feel permanent, but the sun is still behind it. Recovery isn't a race, it's about one small step at a time. Thank you for joining this conversation today. Supporting mental health starts with education and ends with empathy. If you found this guide helpful, please share it. You might be the bridge someone needs to find help. Subscribe to join our community and stay informed. If you or someone you know is in immediate crisis, please reach out to a local helpline. I'll see you next time, and thank you again for your time.